Hey folks, welcome back to the garage. Today I'm going to try to do something a little bit ambitious. Took a look at that dash cluster and I was really unhappy with how it looked. I had made some mentions in a prior video. Some folks responded with some good ideas to clean it up. So I'm going to take some advice today. I'm going to try to do a little bit of precision painting. Shout out to the Fox Life for recommending this method. Yeah, so let's just get to it. You've already seen the title of this video. You know what I'm going to try to do. Cool. So let's just get started. All right, so specifically what we're going to try to do today is clean this up. I am going to replace the lens where you see like that really bad looking paint on these two gauges on this side. I'm going to try to repaint those. Let's see if you can see. It's kind of crumbly. Yeah, we're going to try to paint that. Yeah, so this thing's not in great shape. You can see that it's missing a screw here. Maybe I'll try to replace that if I have one. Both these tabs broke off. The top one's not looking so good either. Side ones are holding steady though. I also bought, these are supposedly the LED lights to go inside this. Like these, supposed to replace these. I'm not sure that that's gonna be what's happening here. I did notice that I'm missing a check engine light and whatever this one is supposed to be. Those were never on this when I bought the car. So it's not something I removed, but it is obviously removed. So that's kind of a problem. Maybe, I don't know if maybe that was moved down here in 89. That's a possibility as well. I'll check the plastic thing for that. So I was hoping that this came with these. There's no way that this is gonna fit. Like, look at these. We'll figure that out later. How's that sound? Cool. We're already starting off on the right foot here. Let's get this cover off and see what else we gotta do here. Let's try this one. All right, this looks like the winner. I think this is 7:30 seconds. Yeah. I want to clean that one up. I should probably also check to make sure that I got the right lens cover on my Lamar. Don't even need to take the bottom ones out. But we will. All right, it's not what I want to have happen, but maybe it's okay that it did. Okay, how do we clean this up now? First, so that just needs black paint. Now I did go and I did buy orange paint for this. Well, I thought it was correct. It's not quite correct. Looks like we just need the black paint for this. We can't see all this rusty crap up here, but we'll paint that. All right, this is in way worse condition than I thought it was, which isn't great, but it's also not that big of a deal. Those might be for this. All right, I'm gonna go get some paper towels and some spray. I'm gonna clean all this stuff up. I'll put that all in time lapse so you don't have to like sit through it. I suppose you could buy new faces for these as well. Be nice to get an 8,000 RPM tack because this red line is no longer appropriate for a Coyote. All right, let's figure out how we're gonna paint this now. Wish I had some toothpicks. Toothpicks would be really good for this. This is not quite precise enough. Something pointier. What do I got that's pointier than that? Get this a little bit too much. Ugh, that looks like crap. All right, that looks like shit. Let's try this again down here. If you squint real bad, it's not too bad. Yeah, this is more like a pink than it is an orange. And there's also a solvent in this. You know what? It's better than it was, I guess. Still pretty craptastic, but... How much is a Dakota Digital Dash again? I'm pretty sure the rust is coming from this piece, which we will sand and paint. Again, you don't see up in these parts, so it should be okay. The only thing that came out shitty was the testers. You know what, that one didn't come out that bad. It's pretty craptastic, but this is all from this metal piece. Okay, I'm gonna sand this and then I'm gonna paint it and then we're gonna put it back. This would look good with SEM trim black, I think, on it. So here's some 600 grit. All right, this has been fully sanded, both sides. I'm gonna hit this with Rust Reformer first and then probably an SEM trim black on top of that. It's really a dry cleaner. Okay. I think we're good to go. And I said Rust Reformer, right? One coat Rust Reformer, and then we'll do a coat of SEM trim black. What a great day to paint, huh? While we wait for that to dry, we will continue cleaning. Okay, let's get rid of this. So what did we learn today so far? I have no idea how to... I can't paint things by hand. That it's more of a pink than an orange. You shouldn't let things go this long without care. That I am negligent in my automotive. Alright, so next thing, let's take a look at the new... Actually, we could probably put a coat of the trim black on that middle piece. Let's do that. Alright, next step, we got something from LMR. Adjustable brake bracket, T56 bolts. This is a Daniel Carpenter piece, I believe. And it's got a Ford part number on it. Cool. All right, so that's gonna go on when we're ready. Okay, so again, all that stuff is gonna be covered. That came out real crappy. Bottom one, not too bad. This one, not too bad. While we're here, let's see something. Well, looks like we found what these are for. Now I gotta hope I got the polarity right on all these, right? Because LEDs are polarity sensitive. Okay. Sweet. We'll know right away though, because those lights will come up. Better than it was. Less rusty, right? It went this way. I'll probably use another coat, to be honest. Yeah, let's do one more coat. It's not half-assed, this one. like we do everything else. I cleaned up around the sides of it a little bit. There's some real bad gunk over here that I can't get off right now. I also painted some of the bolts. These are almost dry. Either way, I think this came out better with a second coat. Still kind of shitty. Wait, that's the back, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's better than it was, I think. Okie dokie. I mean, that already looks 1000% better, if you ask me. But you didn't ask me. So, I will just mind my own business. Yep, Ford logo's upside down. E7ZF 10B85A, CAV. This is CAV 1, this is CAV 2, and they both say 60 seconds. My God, look how much better this looks. Look how much better this looks. Wow, that looks so much better. That is going to look so good inside the car. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Can you see? I don't know if you could tell the difference, but it looks way better. That still looks like crap and it's going to stick out to me every single time, but at least the paint's not falling off. Like, I actually figured it out for these two. It didn't come out that bad. Yeah, this is really nice. This is a really nice plastic. Yeah, what do you think? I think it came out really nice. Before we finish up here, I'm going to plug this in and we're just going to check to see these lights if they come on. Melting. Okay. Usually, I think those lights come on. Nope. I'm pretty sure those lights aren't working. That was definitely a fail, but this looks way better. Like, look how good that looks. I'm actually pretty happy about this. That doesn't happen very frequently. All right, got it. You can barely see, but that's all four. Way too bright. I am gonna have to take this out again to put the different lights in the back of it. This is the check engine light from the PCM. I want to hook this up to the check engine light on the dashboard. Still have that to do. Actually have to mount this somewhere under here as well. All right, so I figured out what I messed up. These are a T5 and these are a T10. So I had ordered a set of the T5s. Now I ordered the correct T10s. So 10-year focus on LED. Wait, what does that say? 10 years focus on LED car lamp. High power, best quality. All right, let's try this. Let's see. A little crunchy, but it might be okay. Now these are typically polarized, so I'm really hoping I randomly get these all in the correct order. Very tight fit. Let's hook the check engine light back up. Just a low oil light. Yeah, not gonna have enough. But these work. To order another pack of these, I guess. Next time I should count. I need 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. So it is another week later. I have bought more of these T10s. Let's just throw these in and then we'll test these. 1. Okay, I think that's all of them. These are sharing ground. This is G, okay. So we can hook up, let me get my power probe. Now I have to be able to see what is going on. Oh, to me it just smelled like it was on fire. Let me turn this light off. This seems to be a ground. This is such a pain in the ass to work on because of the way it's shaped. Alright, so that light works. That one doesn't. Okay. Okay, maybe this one's just not correct. There we go. That one works. That half works. Check engine. Check oil. Works. The other side. Here. Oh, look at this. This is all peeled off. Wait, that is not continuous. Like that, and then... Oh no! That is not at all what I wanted to have happen. Ford's got it now. Let's first detect the polarity on this. Okay, so this is positive and this is negative. Let's put a little plus. Okay, time to test. I just want to prove that this one works now because I'm going to start marking off the ones that I have confirmed are working. So now if we look at this, we come here, top part is now lit up. Great, wonderful, terrific. Before the camera died, I did have this on the wrong way, so I turned it around again. That'll have to do. Okay, so I'm gonna mark these two off as known working. This one is definitely not working. I think this one is gonna need the same kind of fix that the other one had. That's the positive side. That means that the positive side goes up that way. This is ghetto, but let's test. All right, better. I'm gonna mark that one as confirmed working. Oh, you know what we should do to test this? The diode might be, all right, so I think this detects low voltage, so this is probably too high of a voltage or something. I don't know, but either way, we'll see what happens. I think it's fixed. Okay, so let's check this one again. It's negative, okay. On this side. Break. Okay, that works. Belts. All ones with illumination have like a little hole next to them, like this, so you can check if they're lit up. I think that's the secret here. Just illumination, it works. I think I'm gonna call this one here. This was a huge pain in the ass, but I'm glad I tested this because it looks way better. There was a bunch that weren't working correctly. Yeah, so I'm pumped. If this was helpful in any way to anybody, drop me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Getting a little high. Okay, that looks like crap on a stick. We should just go to Dakota Digital, honestly. Look at all the nooks and crannies, right? Any other ideas? Oh, I'm gonna ruin this. Alright, so how do we test these? Test these.